I'm welcoming everyone who's gonna be present with us, watching in recording. We are holding your hands in our heart now. And I'm really happy to be here with you today. And to begin, I would love to start with actually something that might feel a little uncomfortable, right? So we can step into the true essence. Because the topic is very powerful, and the topic is like we've been taught that love comes when we met the right person. But what if the reason of love is actually there is nothing to do to experience the love that you deeply, deeply desire and you are meant to have in this lifetime, not any other lifetimes? It's not because the person is there or not, but it's really especially for the strong people as you are, independent and successful people. It's happening because you can build a powerful life and still feel something missing in your heart. There is something longing for this connection, and it's always starting from within, right?
Yeah,
And
very true.
you can be very successful, can be very strong, can be very desired with the world. You can be very respectful and powerful. You can bring a lot of power to people and a lot of wisdom, but still stay struggled and cannot stand in a relationship. Feel emotional closeness in your heart. Feel loneliness. Feel like, oh, I'm actually avoiding it. I'm avoiding a love. I'm afraid of it. I'm afraid to show it, and I'm afraid to receive it as well, because it's going to be hurtful. It's going to hurt me, right? Because it's so much to do, and if I'm so busy and it's going to hurt me, how I'm going to deal with everything else, right? Because it's like a whole life on my plate now. I cannot struggle. I cannot be vulnerable. And somewhere along the way, we disconnected from our heart, from our feelings, for being present with that, like little babies inside of us. And it's a big piece of love, vulnerability as well, right? It's not just a pleasure and joy, and it's also being present with our shadows, with our emotional overcoming things. That's love is a holistic thing, right? So am I opening my heart for the heaven and for the hell when I'm choosing my partner, when I'm choosing myself, actually, when I'm going above and beyond because I'm enough of the light to face the dark, right? It's like when you're seeing the candle have a stage of a dark light for the bright light, and we have to have all of that within us. We have to first stop, pause, and connect to our pieces, to all of our pieces. And it's not mean like, okay, now I need to be fully, completely healed to be connected to that. It actually means that I can be learning how to be connecting to these pieces when they are coming on the surface. I have to learn how to collect a lot of joy and love and intimate moments in my life to have ability to face it in the moment when it's rise, and also doing it consciously, going deeper into our shadow work as well, so we can open our heart not just for ourselves but for our partner, because he also gonna have gonna have these vulnerabilities. It's like, I love to say, actually, when we not falling in love, we are falling out of defensive mechanism. We are rising in love, and we are meeting not just love that is a joy, but we are meeting the love that is going to the hell of our person and us as well, so we can handle ourselves, we can present ourselves, we can accept ourselves in the shadow, and we also can testify other person, we can testify ourselves in front of other person. This is what I believe is love, and it's something that we have to learn. And I love to reflect on it with a piece of my story that I came from, and it's brought me actually into falling in love as a defensive mechanism first. And the beginning of that is, as a teacher, as a coach right now, I know from my own life that I didn't grow up feelings in my body to feel safe with them. So I experienced a sexual abuse in my childhood from my stepfather, and it was repeated thing that happened to me. Started from 8 years, then 12, and 16. So it was like something that I was hidden as a secret, and I cannot share it with my mother. I cannot share it with anyone. I was a child, and I was like in this age of, oh my God, I don't understand even what is taboo, because I feel pleasure and I feel pain, because I need to suppress both of this, pleasure and pain, inside of my womb. Of course, that time I didn't know the path that was prepared for me, but that what created inside of me disconnection. So I stepped aside of everything that can bring me pleasure. That because of that, I was frigid, I was shut down, I was disconnected from my body, from my heart, from my womb. I didn't allow myself to receive pleasure from life, from men. I was like in a different relationship that I was trying to find my orgasms and open my sexuality in a more intimate way, but mostly I was abusing myself more with other partners. I was choosing the one that was doing that to me. And then with realizing it, I was also disconnected from love. So pause. That's what life said to me: slow down. I couldn't stay in any relationship. I couldn't share my feelings. I was suppressing it all. I couldn't stand within my feelings myself alone. And that's, I didn't have a capacity to hold it. So instead, I made myself busy because it's vulnerable. I don't want to see, because my life is so much to explore, to grow, to work, to do everything except love. Love myself, except fulfill my cup. But the turning point for me is when life stopped me. And suddenly I ended up in the hospital, and I have that cyst that exploded inside of my body out of nowhere.
Oh, wow.
And I had to be operated immediately. And then the doctors, after operation, they said, yeah, we fix it for a moment, but actually we may need to remove all of your reproductive system. And on a second, I was 20 years old. In that moment, I was not planning my life. I was busy all over, but I don't know what's waiting for me. In that moment, I realized very deeply the truth I was avoiding in my life, what was sitting in my body. I was not facing it. I was not speaking it. I was not taking it out. I was not vulnerable. I was not treated well, myself alone. So that's what the moment when I met monks, my Taoist teachers, who taught me how to be connected to my body, to my heart, to my energy, to my truth. I learned the spiritual ethics, to be connected, to be prayed, to be grateful for. And through the body practice that I was 17 years ago already implementing into my life, and then I started working with people, I also start learning everything I can about relationship. It's all the tools I can find all over the world: sexuality, orgasmic flow, intimacy, how to build emotional connection with self, with partner, how to build this polarity, dynamic, how to build a real deep partnership with person through communication. and it's really became a part of my inspiration, mission, and safe space that I can hold for others to learn how to master love within and how to deeply connect with another person through understanding self, actually. So I can say the result of my journey of like how to actually navigate this feeling of like, okay, I feel it's possible for me because now I am engaged to my man, I'm in a love life of my life, and it's really empowering me to share that we do have like our bodies, right? It's not just physical body, it's also emotional body, it's also thoughts, and it's like environment that is influencing our thoughts, our feelings, our bodies. So whatever happened to us, it might be like just a karmic lesson, if you believe in that we are coming here to learn our best mission and best representation of our empowering through our pain point into the healing, and then how we can serve to others from that perspective, right? So disease, it's not necessarily the end, but if there is a lesson for us, it will first come with the signs of in our mental body, in our thoughts, and then into our emotional body, and we will feel a lot of things, and it's like layers, and then these layers, if we're not facing them, if we're suppressing it, if we're not or even if we are overreacting it, we are trying to get rid of it, throwing it on people, it's like reactive behavior this way or another way. So that's when disease start developing. The disease, it's already the last sign of what we did with our feelings and our thoughts. And then this is kind of like in a timeline, because when disease appears, we have to figure out how to heal it, how to take it out of the body, out of the feeling, going through all of the layers, and then reprogram ourselves, our behavior, the way we show up to the world, and we invite the environment to our world, right? So we kind of like building the light body, the values, it's not the boundary that, okay, there is a wall, you cannot come in. It's the light that you're holding because you are facing your shadows. And that's what I believe is the most powerful and tool, is a presence with the shadows and feelings and thoughts, to reprogram them to show up into the world with the light and with a smile, mudra on your face, right? So it's like, first of all, giving it a time and space to refill the cup. So really, literally, like schedule it in your life. Schedule yourself, schedule a relationship. Even the partner is on the way, you have to give the time for that, even within yourself, to face it and to feel and to open up for more what you are able to receive in this lifetime. So sometimes we are thinking, okay, refilling my cup means like self-care, but it's actually deeper than that. It's actually being present and giving it time and space for reflection, to free, to liberate the feelings and thoughts, and to rethink it, to rewrite it. And then we come into the deeper feelings and we heal ourselves. There is no guru, no doctor who can heal us unless we start this way from within. Then it's going to be guiding us to the powerful point where we will reveal the best thing that we need support with. We will be revealed with gurus, with answers, because we allow ourselves to create a vessel to receive, right? It is a big moment of realigning with the self. And I would say, if I am happy and I'm not in need, And there is a piece of like, okay, I really do feel like this feeling of longing, of bond and connection that is like my heart desire. There, we always fall in and fall out of this feeling, right? But when I am 80% of my lifetime, when I become mostly happy with myself alone, mostly curious with my life, mostly giving this time and space within me, and I know that the perfect timing, like timely, it's gonna be happen to me, then it's opening the doors. But if I am in longing, in busyness, in searching for the one, even like if I am going to the application like Tinder, Bumble, or wherever, and then I feel this longing, and then I'm going to do that from this feeling of need. If I feel I need a partner, then I am not ready for love. And for this, I'm offering you to come into a little bit of mini practice. Like, let's do a little interaction here. And I want you to do something very simple. And let's close our eyes for a moment and place your hand on your heart. And feel your heartbeats, feel how you slow down, how you bring your attention down there into your heart. Feel how you're like a candle waxing and melting into the body with all of your attention. There is nothing else exists but you and your presence, your breath and your heartbeat. And place a smile mudra on your face. Just smile for a moment to your heart. Show your presence in yourself. And then ask a question. Where in my life am I still abandoning myself in love? Where in my life am I still abandoning myself in love? Just notice what comes up. Our body is so wise. It's gonna show us the way where we are close from love. And if we feel stuck that I cannot find the one, am I giving enough time for that? Am I giving enough time for self? Is there a space to receive love? Is there enough inside of me that is coming out for others? And coming back here now into the present moment, feeling like, okay, now I'm really present. I'm not in the past, I'm not in the future, and I'm not missing anything. I'm not missing love. And I'm just connected to the part of myself that know how to receive the love. And the main thing is, it's like a baby inside of you that what baby need? It's need your presence. It's need your attention. It's need a pause of everything, but be present for yourself right now for this part that you can just giving your attention, open up, knowing that, okay, now I'm here. Now I'm with self. Now it's all good. I'm with self. Yes. It's like nerve system rewiring. And if I can, in moment from moment, to rewire my nerve system, my emotional body, if I can reveal something wise of my body, it also will guide me and will tell me what I can do next to be fulfilled. What is the need of the body? What I can do right now. From moment to moment, we learn, we study to be communicating with all of our different systems so we can understand and we can communicate with our loved ones what is our need then, if he can participate in our desires or in our need of now. So relationship, I will give you one definition, is non-stop communication of all of our system with all of the system of other person. It's like showing the vulnerability of our heart. I'm sorry, I don't know, I didn't love myself in this presence. Thank you for testifying me and giving me your presence so I can show up for myself better. Because when we love someone else, it means we love someone. So someone learn to love self more than when there is no you testifying. If you would love to create more devotion to self, to your partner, if you would love to create more sexual magnetism, like radiance from your eyes, from your smile, from your like light body, from your red cheeks, from all who you are in different feelings, not just, because sexuality is not just, you know, like, oh, I'm passionate, or I'm like, oh, I'm sexy, right? It's also being deeply vulnerable, showing the tears, showing the feelings you are in, even the anger, like how it can be transformed into the passion of being angry and feel sexy in that moment. Because wherever I'm doing with the ancient practices, mostly Taoist and Tantra practices that I was initiated with the monks. So I'm helping people, I'm helping women and couples to master the love and to create deeply connected, passionate relationships through different tools of like communication, coming into emotional intelligence, showing up, learning forgiveness, and also like navigating a lot of sexual healing and opening up in a depth of who am I. And part of it, most of the time, I'm working one-on-one, and I'm holding sacred prayers monthly for people who have receive blessings and have heaven's support. I'm inviting an intention to pray with my sacred student group of Tantra students, where we pray for others to receive more abundance and more abundance of love in a relationship. It's absolutely free. It's just my act of service and my mission to serve to others, to make people in line with love. And this is my tools. Of course, one more thing that I'm offering is a free call that you can find in a link that is connected. In a private call, it's like a session with me. You can give me a question of your personal love or intimate issue, like body issue, or wherever you're experiencing in love. I will answer that and will guide you and will give you a nice vision of like how to step into this path and how we can work together. We have only 16 hours a day, right? And if we take 8 directions of life, that is the most important, and we write them down. Okay, the most important, like our business, like let's say our abundance, and it's a money topic, right? And then like, okay, to receive something new with curiosity, because it's also one of the direction of our life. When we receive something new, it's like, oh, I feel joy, right? I feel like, oh wow, I'm so excited, I'm so curious. It's bringing a lot of energy to other directions of life. And then what 8 directions of life is the most important for you? Prioritize them. Choose 3 that is the main focus for you, right? For example, if you're in a way of to find the one and you want to prepare your vessel, and you also will go on the dates like on your job, you know, it's also need time. Or if you want to reboot your relationship, you need to prioritize it. So you take 8 directions, learn, okay, this already working well with or without me, I'm just holding the space for that, but this one need my attention. So because we cannot hold all attention at once. We need to prioritize. So we prioritize, and if the relationship is the number one, because I'm like, okay, now I am doing the job that is requested for this direction of life. Find the person whom you trust and who can hold the safe space for you to come to another coast, right? Because you need to build the bridge. And of course, maybe you have your tools, but there is a person who really can help you to go on another next level, right? So you find the person who's gonna support you on this level. This is the very important, because like for me, I always have someone whom I trust, whom I can come and reflect with, and whom I can come and receive a support to go my next level. And then go for it, 100% on it, like own it, schedule it, write a declaration if you need, because sometimes our mind need like agreement. Okay, I'm choosing it, and I'm willing to do everything that is on this way to actually clean all the obstacles, because wherever we desire or want to manifest, there is obstacles in our programming, why we are not receiving, obstacles in our feelings, and how we can build the vessel to receive it, right? So to own it, it's actually a discipline. So when I stand in my priority, I am building it every day. I'm giving 20% of my time of the day, 20% of my time of every day. There is no weekends. I'm giving it to myself as a permission. I'm willing to do the steps, right? Because we cannot let go all the life to do just that. We have to own all the directions and prioritize and give a time and space and do our job. And we, of course, we can do it with the support of the great masters and teachers. What if you turn your relationship into your soul destiny? What if you will turn your love mastery into your soul destiny? What if like it's becoming your main mission? And then when you allow yourself to make it like your priority, imagine if you feel rock solid in your sexuality. How does it feel in your body? Grounded, powerful, magnetic. Imagine if you understood exactly what you want in love with all the certainty and knowing that you are going to receive it. How it feels in your body? Imagine if you lived with confidence, joy, with your femininity, with your erotic aliveness. How is that going to feel in your body? How does it feels now? If you feel like balance of your energy, if you feel that you're liberated and you fully like sovereign in your sexuality, in your expression of all who you are, how is that feels when you honor your body? How that feels like being unapologetically you? Feel it now. Feel like there is no shame, no silence or fear inside of you. You deserve the love that you are. You are the love itself. So feel it, and I wish you keep this feeling inside of you now and now and now and now and never ending. Remember to never forget. And I'm really grateful for this opportunity to share with you the wisdom of the love, of devotion, and I'm wishing and sending you all the blessings. Please don't dedicate to write me for the being a part of the prayer. For that you need to subscribe on my free call. I'll give you all the information how to be a monthly prayer list. I will pray for you guys, and I'm wishing all of the greatness of love that is prepared for you.